In this video, we'll be seeing how you can get more out of your current Acrobat Pro subscription. Various departments within your organization are already engaging with PDFs. This could be sales, marketing, legal, procurement, and many other departments. Let's take a look at how you can get more out of Acrobat Pro than just creating, editing, and commenting on PDF documents. Remember, Acrobat gives you the ability to create PDFs from various file formats. And when you do this, you can either create a single one, you can do multiple file formats. It means combining various files into a single PDF document, or you can create what we call a portfolio, where the documents you've added to your PDF will still remain in their original format. The Organize Pages functionality allows you not only to extract pages and insert pages, but also to replace and split pages. We'll have a look at this in a little bit more detail later on in this video. Remember, when you edit your PDF documents, it gives you quite a number of options that are available. Not only are you able to edit the images and the text, but you're also able to create hyperlinks, crop pages, add headers and footers, watermarks, and a lot more. Adding rich media to your documents can really bring your documents to life. These can provide hyperlinks. It also gives you the ability to have buttons. It also gives you the ability to be able to have video and audio files in your document, making it a lot more of an interactive experience. In this video, we'll also be looking at the various sharing options, whether this is using your document cloud or sending documents for comment and review via email or an internal server. Adobe Acrobat allows you to create either static or your own personalized dynamic stamps that could be shared between your team members so that everything is consistent throughout the organization. The protect features within Acrobat do not just protect your document from being opened or from being edited, but does give you the ability to create various security policies that you can apply with one click of a button. With regard to personal information and the removal thereof, Adobe Acrobat gives you the ability to redact text from your document. It doesn't just black it out, it actually physically deletes it from your document so that it's not even found in the search or the metadata functionality. Acrobat allows you to save your documents for various PDF standards, and one of those standards is the Archive standard, or otherwise known as PDF-A, and this ensures that your documents are legible in future years. In this video, we'll also be looking at optimizing your PDF and the various options that are available to be able to reduce your document's file size. Did you know that Acrobat and Microsoft have tight integrations? You can go and add your OneDrive or your SharePoint, even your Google Drive, to your Acrobat interface, and these will be accessible to you on the side of your screen. All you need to do is click on there and you will access either SharePoint or OneDrive and have access to your documents directly. Did you know that if you have the full version of Acrobat Professional or Standard installed on your machine, then in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook, you will have this Acrobat ribbon where it will give you some additional tools and shortcuts that are available. For example, if you're working with styles in your document, you can see I've got a heading 1 style that is applied to my particular document. Using this ribbon, I can automatically generate not only the smallest possible file size out of. Did you know that Acrobat and Microsoft have tight integrations? You can go and add your OneDrive or your SharePoint, even your Google Drive, to your Acrobat interface, and these will be accessible to you on the side of your screen. All you need to do is click on there and you will access either SharePoint or OneDrive and have access to your documents directly. Did you know that if you have the full version of Acrobat Professional or Standard installed on your machine, then in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook, you will have this Acrobat ribbon where it will give you some additional tools and shortcuts that are available. For example, if you're working with styles in your document, you can see I've got a heading 1 style that is applied to my particular document. Using this ribbon, I can automatically generate not only the smallest possible file size out of Microsoft Word, but I can automatically create bookmarks and hyperlinks from the styles that were created within my document. Once I've done this and I go and actually generate the PDF and save it to my desktop, once this PDF is created, you will see that the bookmarks have automatically been created for me, even the subcategories based on the styles that were in the Microsoft document, saving me tons of time. Acrobat has a new feature that allows you to create custom pages. So this is fantastic when you need to put sectional areas within your document. You can access it here from the Tools menu, but another place where you can access it is from the Organize Pages panel at the top here. When you enter the Customize Page window, you will see that there are some templates that are available for you. These could be from book covers just to normal templates. We can then go and search based on a topic that you may be working with, and then you can go and choose a particular template to work from. These are all editable and can be changed. There are a various of text styles. We can go and add a photo if we want to do that, and we could then go and choose our image. We can resize that. From there, you can go and change the layer order so that you can put it below all the content that you originally had on your particular document. You can then go and move your text around. Text is editable. Let's make this sustainability report. Right, and of course you can go and change the type of text that you like. There are a whole number of fonts that are available to you that you could go and use. Let's choose this one. Let's maybe make our font a little bit bigger. Right, once that is done, of course you can change your images if you need to. You could reorder them. So let's maybe bring this one to the top. And of course, you've got a number of other elements. You've got things like shapes that you could go and look at. So you've got a whole lot of elements that you could then go and use whatever is relevant. Drag it onto your document. And then from there, you can go and change the colors depending on whatever you want to have done. You could resize it, place it, your logo. So if you had a logo that was available, your logo would then be available for you to then place on your particular document. Your text also has a couple of options. So you can also come in here and apply some shapes. These shapes will allow you to choose different types of styles, again, depending on what it is that you're looking for. Last thing we're going to do in here is we're going to look at the size of the document and make sure that this fits with the size that we want to have here. So I'm making sure that it is an A4 document. And then from there, I am going to say save. And this will then take it through to the PDF document, and you will be able to see it in the Organize Pages option. And of course, if you needed to go back and edit it at any point in time, you are able to do so. Now let's take a look at the Organize Pages option that is available in Acrobat. Most people assume that this is just good for extracting pages and inserting pages, but if you want to split pages and you already have bookmarks available to you, then you don't need to be limited just to split them according to page number or file size. So ensure that you have your bookmarks created first before going ahead and splitting your document.
To split your document, we're going to go to the Organize Pages. We're going to come to the top here and choose Split. We are then going to come here where it says Split By, and from the options on the drop-down menu, we're going to choose a top-level bookmark. Now, you do have the ability to save these documents according to their bookmark name, and in order to do that, ensure that you click on the Output options and you choose a folder where you would like that to go to. And also, here you're going to choose Use the bookmark names for file names. This is going to make it a lot easier. Once that is done, we're going to click on Split, and you'll see that Acrobat has now split this document into 3 successful documents. And if we go and check that, you can see that they have all been split according to their bookmark names. Did you know that Acrobat has a very strong search capability? And I'm not talking about under Edit here and just going to the Find option and looking for 2022 and replacing that with 2023. What I'm talking about is the advanced search functionality. So Acrobat has the capability of searching PDFs, not just for words or sentences, but not just within the current PDF document, but actually all documents in a certain location. So if I had to go and look for any on my desktop, or I could actually browse for a particular location, and if you were on the network, you'd be able to find documents that were in your network drive. And then we can go and look for some content, whatever it is. You have the ability to match whole words if it's case sensitive, look within comments or annotations and bookmarks. And then when you click the search functionality, it is going to look throughout that entire location. And what it's going to do is it's going to skip files that may be corrupted or have got permissions on them. But what you can see here is it is actually open or showing me the document, actually showing me the sentence that that word appears in. So by clicking on that particular link, you will see that it will open that particular document and it will go directly to that particular word on that particular page. With many people working remotely still, they often have to take photographs or scan documents in order to send them through to the office. And sometimes you will have documents that have got some kind of marks on the document. So there are various ways that you could sort this out. One would be to use your scan and OCR functionality, right? Again, you're going to go to the Enhance and choose Scan Document. But this time, what we're going to go and do is we're going to go here through to the filters that are available. And these filters will allow you not only to straighten the document, you can see this document is slightly askew, but also gives you the ability to go and remove the background for any marks or highlights that are on there. Once you've done this and you enhance the document, you will see that your document will come out looking a lot better. If you are scanning a document to be able to export it through to Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, then you can just come into the export functionality. And of course, choosing the option that you've got, you do have the ability here to recognize text if you need to be able to do it. So you don't always have to run the scan OCR functionality. The other place that you could find this would be under the Edit option, and normally it will try and recognize the text for you over here. You'll see that running the OCR from going into the edit functionality, you will see that all the text is now editable in their little editable areas. And of course, from here, you can then just go and export it out to the format that you want to save it in. Let's put this on the desktop. Let's give it a name, save it, and it should launch Microsoft Word for you dynamically. And there you go. Our document is 100% editable in Microsoft Word. How many times a day do you receive PDFs that you need to either pass on to somebody else or PDFs that you have combined together, and you're sitting with a document size that is sometimes too large to be able to forward it on to somebody via email? So, what Acrobat gives you the ability to do is to be able to reduce your file size. Now, there are various ways that this could be done. So, for example, you could come in here under the File menu and you could say Reduce File Size, but Acrobat just goes ahead and will make the document the smallest possible size that it can. And sometimes the quality of your images are not ideal. So there is a functionality called Optimize PDF. If this is something that you need to use on a regular basis, remember just to add it to your quick links bar on the right-hand side of your screen. When you go into the optimized PDF functionality, you will see here that you also have the ability to use the smallest file size. You could reduce multiple documents at the same time, but what makes this one unique is this advanced optimization options that are available to you over here. And click on the audit button, and it's actually going to tell you what is causing your document to be as large as it is. So you can see in our particular document, it's an image thing. Our bookmarks are not too bad. Content streams normally means how the document is put together, the same as with the structural information and document overhead. So this will give you a good understanding of where in the settings you need to go and adapt your document. So we know that it was images that was an issue. So come to the images section on the left-hand side and then come and choose the relevant settings. Now, if your document is only ever going to be viewed online, 72 would be more than sufficient. And then you can come and choose the quality of your image, right? So we could leave it quite high here. You can see you've got options for colored images, grayscale images, and of course monochrome, or like scanned documents that are just black and white. Once you've done that, you can then go and say, okay, what it's going to go and do is reduce your document's file size, but it will prompt you to save your document with a new name. That means that if you were not happy with the settings, of course, you can then go and go back into your original file and do this again. So we're just waiting for it just to reduce the file size. Let's click close on here and let's go and look at the difference in the document size. So you can see here it took it from 8 megabytes down to almost 900 kilobytes. Adobe Acrobat has multiple ways of sharing a document for review. If you are in the Microsoft and your document has originated from there, you can then come to the Acrobat ribbon and you can choose these Send for Review and Acrobat Comments, where it would allow you to import those PDF comments back into your document and switch on the Track Changes functionality. If you are not starting your process from within Microsoft Word, in Acrobat, there are 3 different ways to send a document for comment and review. The first one is to share it via your document cloud, where the people that need to comment or review the document can use their browser to make the various comments on the particular document, and you as the initiator of that document will see the comments within the Acrobat environment. The second option here gives you 2 methods of sending your document for review. The first one would be via email. That means that the same document could be emailed out to multiple people, and once they have made their comments on the PDF and have sent it back to you, because Acrobat tracks documents that have gone out for comment and review, you can then import or merge those comments into your original document. The other method is to be able to use an internal network. So not the browser and not an email, but an internal SharePoint or network drive where the document will then be uploaded. An email will be sent to people giving them the location of the document where they can then comment and review. The advantage of using this particular method means that everybody can see what everybody is commenting on at the same time. Acrobat also has a compare functionality that is available to you. So you will put the older file and the newer file. You then have a couple of settings that you can determine, whether it's text or images or formatting or background, depending on what it is that you want, and you can then go and compare the documents. Once your documents are compared, Acrobat will open them up side by side, indicating the number of changes that have taken place and whether these changes are insertions, replacements, or deletions. In this particular document, all I have got is some replacements that have taken place, and as you can see, Acrobat actually highlights the various areas on the document where these changes have taken place. If you are in the engineering space, there are a number of measuring tools available within the Acrobat environment, whether these are distance, perimeter, or area tools. In Acrobat's preference settings, you can set your 2D measuring, 3D measuring, or geo measuring options that are available to you. Acrobat is not just about being the desktop version. With a subscription of Acrobat Standard or Professional, when you log into acrobat.adobe.com, you will see that you have access to the browser-based applications within Acrobat. For example, you've got export to PDF, edit PDF documents, add your custom pages, and a whole lot more. There are multiple options whether you are looking for converting your documents from Microsoft Documents or imagery, whether you want to edit your particular documents such as delete or extract pages, whether you want to go and see where your documents are that you have previously sent out for signature. This option also allows you to access documents that you've shared to other people and that other people have shared to you. So far in this video, we've looked at organizing pages. We briefly touched on edit. We did some export and scan and OCR. We've also looked at the custom page functionality. And of course, we've now gone in and looked at the various shared options that are available to you. In the next video in the series, we'll be looking at the various signing options that are available within Adobe Acrobat, as well as looking at the differences between Acrobat signatures and those that are found in Adobe Acrobat Sign. We will also be looking at some of the new features that are available in Acrobat, so whether they are creating web forms, whether they are setting up your branding, and sending documents in bulk for signature.